Yo, what up? It's your neighborhood pusher Kenny Smith, and this is Dallas Wall Street TV. And we back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about Trap Lil Ross, Lil Durk, and OTF Vonnie. So we all know that Lil Durk got one of the biggest cases going on right now in hip hop, him and Pooh Shiesty. But right now we're going through the Lil Durk trial. Got so many witnesses saying so many people is telling and snitching and ready to testify against Durk. And yesterday, Trap Lil Ross made a comment saying that everything is that Durk is snitching, that he's blaming everything on Vonnie, and I'll play the clip real quick so you guys can watch it and then we can talk about it.
The defense, I cannot believe this. They are blaming everything on Vonnie. I don't know if it counts as telling, if the guy's already telling on you, but they're basically saying Vonnie masterminded all of this. They said that Vonnie was there when King Von died. They're saying that King Von actually said to Vonnie, why did you let them shoot me? And Vonnie was devastated. Vonnie was the one driving the Hellcat. You know that footage where King Von gets killed? Obviously, you know, Muwop's dragging him off the ground, punching Quando Rondo. They're saying Vonnie's the one that went and got the Hellcat and sped him to the hospital. They're saying that Vonnie was holding King Von in his arms, telling him, I love you, before he went to the hospital. And that was the last conversation they ever had. They're saying Vonnie had all the motivation. They're saying Vonnie and King Von were cousins. That's why they call him Vonnie Cuz. They're saying that Vonnie and King Von were so tight that they had shared bank accounts. It was crazy. I had never even comprehended that they might try and blame it all on Vonnie. I thought it was all street. We don't talk. It's on murder. We don't even acknowledge this as a gang.
So this came out, and of course, all the blogs and everybody, the internet is going up in a rage saying Lil Durk is a rat. He's snitching. He's doing this and he's doing that. Then the internet lawyer, I can't remember his name, but he was saying that that's not true, that Vonnie came out and he admitted to everything, and he's saying that Durk paid him to do it, and Durk is responding with, I have no knowledge of that. I didn't do that. I don't know what he's talking about. And that is very, 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 very different than saying that Durk blamed everything on Vonnie. So, in response to this, this happens to Trap Lil Ross.
Luke, her name, pleasure. Come here. Come on, why you running?
I see you over there.
I come in peace and love, brother.
I'm saying that Durk's having a good time in that,
No,
man.
no.
Bro, you're killing it.
Yeah. Listen, I just wanted to make some clarity.
No, bro, I can't right now. I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late.
Listen, on behalf of the Ummah, brother,
Yeah.
you made a folly, a fugaboo, where you said that Lil Durk is blaming everything on Vonnie. For the person,
That's what
listen.
was said. That is what was said.
But
I can't do this right now,
but
bro.
no,
I
listen.
appreciate that.
I want you to clear it. No, I need you to clear that up. I need you to,
that's what
brother.
was said in court, bro.
But no, that's not what's said in court. That's the legal team. Vonnie took. Listen, why are you running, my guy? This is what I'm saying. Vonnie, listen. This is all I'm telling you. Hold on, my Belizean brother. Listen, all I'm saying is Vonnie.
My Belizean brother.
And they tried to drag Durk in.
Why did these lawyers say that Vonnie is acting with the cartel?
I have no idea. All I'm saying is we don't want you to put the narrative out there that Lil Durk is on the stand or testifying against anybody. You said Durk is blaming it on him. He's not. The legal team is saying he has nothing to do with Vonnie except the responsibility for it. Do you understand? Do you understand the difference, sir? Okay. We just wanted the brother to clarify himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
All good.
Man, so you see how that went. He got up out of there quick. He wasn't trying to speak. He wasn't trying to clear it up. He heard what he heard, and he knew that he made that post for clickbait. He knew what he did. He not slow. He know what's going on. You know that nobody wants a rat jacket if nobody is ratting. Like, that's not a rat jacket nobody wants. And putting that out there is very dangerous. Now, my thing about Trap Lil Ross is he has benefited off of this drill movement. He has benefited off of finding out people, legal issues, trying to crack murders and doing all of these things. And, you know, that's his business if that's what he want to do. But my thing is, don't be afraid when somebody's talking to you. Like, don't be afraid to talk to the culture and be out here and be outside and speak to these guys that you're reporting on. Because if you're going to report on somebody, you're going to make it and go out of your way to go to this case, be in these courtrooms, and now you make a a false allegation and you don't want to speak to nobody. You running up out of there talking about you about to be late. All you had to do was, in that time, you could have answered this question and finished it off. Oh man, I did make a mistake. You're right, they did say this. But he has a narrative and he wants to press this narrative. Like saying nobody said, I thought it wasn't supposed to be ratting. I thought this, and this. Like, man, you're not even in the culture to know. You're thinking wrong. It's no ratting. Yeah, it's gonna be rats, man. That's the way of the world. That's the way of the streets. Somebody gonna tell because everybody is not like that. But to put that jacket on somebody that hasn't done anything yet, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Durk gonna snitch. I'm not saying he won't snitch. I don't know what he's going to do. But if somebody is taking the blame and saying, hey, yeah, you know what? I did do this. I did kill this man. I committed these murders. I did do these shootings. And Durk paid me. And Durk say, I did not pay him. I don't know what he's talking about. I had no knowledge of that. That is not blaming anything on anyone. That is taking yourself out of the equation, which is what you're supposed to do. So, man, let me know how y'all feel about that. Is Trap Lord Ross wrong for making this comment and not clarifying it? Or is this the internet and is it fair game? Comment below and let me know what you think.